Yo, 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 yo.
Konnichiwa, breadheads. How are we doing today?
Yes, hello, breadheads. It is Ty and Eric, your favorite podcasters, back in the booth.
That's right, man. Oh, and I'm just now getting over my lunch coma.
Lunch coma. You must have really eaten a lot of food.
That's right. I did a build your own bento box today.
A BYOB.
BYOBB.
BB.
Yeah, that's right. I had a nice Japanese style lunch at the Japanese grocery store on Clark and Venables. I don't know if you've ever gone there. It's called Fujiya.
I've never actually been there, but I can only assume that a Japanese grocery store is a good place to get Japanese food.
One would assume.
One would assume. Yes. So tell me, how did you make up this bento? How did you architect it? What's the blueprint like?
Well, Ty, let me get right into the details. I could have easily opted for a black cod bento box
Yum.
that was kind of already pre-designed.
Mm-hmm.
However, I wanted to kind of freak it myself because I found a unagi rice bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me get some of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got spicy tuna roll on the side, as well as just a big piece of fish.
An anonymous, undefined ocean life? Like, what type?
Mackerel.
Okay, cool.
And it was barbecued to perfection.
Hell yeah.
With miso. So it was fantastic, Ty.
That sounds so good, dude. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I also had some miso for lunch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. A miso barley bowl.
Oh, wow.
You don't mind me sharing?
I'm familiar with the barley bowl, but I've never really tasted any miso in it.
No, me either. I don't know.
I think about it.
I think they just add it for the iambic pentameter of the name of the dish.
Right, for the SEO purposes.
Exactly, kind of like how bento box. I think the box is kind of redundant at this point. Like we don't say like the plate. We don't say plate. If you order like fish and chips, you don't say a fish and chips plate. You know.
Well, depends, because when I get shawarma, I'll say, "Let me get a falafel plate."
Okay, there's one example, but that's because they're making a decision. It's
or
like
a falafel wrap.
Like when 50-50 options. Like at Subway, you don't need to specify if you're getting a bowl or a wrap. They assume it's a sandwich.
Well,
that's a smart default.
It is a smart default, but okay, I guess you're right. The question though is always what bread.
Yeah, it is. They don't say like what bread, or would you like a bowl or salad?
Oh God,
be crazy.
Right. So if you were like, let me get the meatball, and they're like, bowl?
Meatball bowl?
Meatball.
Dude, meatball. We call that spaghetti.
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, imagine a meatball rice bowl.
A meatball rice bowl.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I actually can imagine that, dude. I like the idea, because what the hell's... I cannot answer your question because Eric and I are recording from the mobile booth today, and we are watching cars try to drive in and out of a Subway drive-through. And we just watched some Toyota 4x4 reverse out of the drive-through and drive away.
Yeah, he saw the prices for the matcha oat latte and said, fuck this. Yeah. I'm out of here. Because that's actually the Starbucks drive-through, and it's doing kind of like a reach around on the Subway. Right. It's the drive-thru's wrapping around the Subway, but it's really the Starbucks that it's next to.
Interesting.
We're in the same spot as last week. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, this is our new setup for episodes. We're camping out outside the Subway because it gives us material for inspiring the content of this podcast.
Exactly.
So yeah, the Starbucks is giving the Subway a bit of a hug with the drive-thru. It's cradling it.
It's got its arm around the Subway.
Mm-hmm. You're really in the den.
Yeah, it's really giving top.
It's giving top. It's like Top Bun,
Exactly.
Subway's where the meat is.
Yeah, Starfucks.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the bowl.
Oh yeah, shit.
So you had a miso barley bowl. Can you walk us through what the hell is in that thing?
Yeah, dude, I don't really know, to be honest. It's got some barley, clearly.
Barley's such a twisted little grain.
Dude.
Like, why do we even entertain that as a grain? It's pretty good, though, I guess.
It's crazy, ancient grains made such a comeback, They were ancient, and then now they're new again.
Well, reborn.
Reborn again grain. We should call it that.
So what is an ancient grain? Can you define that for me? Because why would a grain be ancient? Don't you have to grow it every season?
Well, I think it's a response to wheat being a modern grain, because it's something we kind of just made up recently. you know?
Wait, hold on. You're telling the FDA created wheat?
Yeah, big gov made wheat to poison us and get us hooked on bread, cheese and bread.
It's all just grains.
Exactly. So I feel like I don't really know the lore behind ancient grains, but I hear that term thrown around a lot at the farm to table establishments.
Ancient grains, yeah,
Ancient
especially
grains.
for lunch. It's kind of like a lunch play.
It's a bit of a lunch play. It's because I feel like there's a healthy connotation with it, which is funny because they're using a word that you'd think would appeal to boomers,
Mm-hmm.
but boomers don't care about health. They care about value, right? A boomer wants.
Do they?
That's my impression.
Yeah, I guess.
Like when was the last time you heard your parents or your grandparents complain about anything but the price of things?
Yeah,
That's all they.
they
That's
don't.
all.
They don't complain about anything. They've lived through 2 wars.
Yeah,
3, depending on where you're from.
and now they're just fighting the war on inflation. So price is top of mind.
Absolutely. Speaking of inflation, you experienced some shrinkflation with the miso barley bowl last week.
That's right.
We both went for the barley bowl, and we, speaking of grains being born again, we we had revisited the barley bowl several years after we had last had it.
Yep.
And it was much, much smaller in size, but the price was the same.
Yeah.
So you got me thinking, like, did the barley bowl fall victim to shrinkflation?
Dude, that's what I thought at first. I thought like, oh man, either I am a bigger boy than I was last time I ate one of these, or maybe the bowl is smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt here. I'm still a very petite man. So that bowl shrunk.
Bowl shrunk. Honey, I shrunk the bowl.
Honey, I Shrunk the Bowl. But that, Eric, that's why I gave it another chance today. I went and I said, no, I'm going to eat another miso barley bowl. I don't think it's going to be small forever. It's a grower, not a shower. And sure enough, it was a big bowl today. It filled me up.
Yeah. I'm pretty jealous because I could have gone with you to experience the bowl, but it was not in the cards today for me, Ty.
Sometimes you got to think outside the bento box. Come have a bowl with me.
I know, yeah. Have a bowl with me sounds like a stoner anthem.
Yes way.
Yes way.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, next time, yeah. I'll definitely hit up the barley bowl with you because I am a fan of it. There's a nice marinated egg in there.
Yeah, I do like that. This is the thing with the bowl, is that the bowl is a mystery. It is undefined. Anything that ends with the word bowl, unless it's, well, even actually no, I'm going to stand by this. Any type of cuisine that ends with bowl is going to have a surprise in it. You never, like, I got a bowl the other day, there was daikon in it. That took me off guard. I loved it. Wasn't expecting it.
Your gut loved it too.
Gut loved it too. So I guess that is one situation where we do actually define the plateware. Like, maybe not fish and chips, but the bowl is the plateware.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like when you append the word bowl to anything, you're like, give me a little surprise as well. That's kind of what you're asking for.
A little extra something.
Because like a normal plate could not contain this much fun. You know what I mean? It has to have walls that come up.
And dude, I've been to quite a few casual fine dining locations where you order the bowl and you're halfway through, you discover an ingredient you didn't even know was there when you started. There'll be like some weird pickled thing inside, or a second sauce, or a chunk of mango.
You know what really grinds my gears though? When you order a bowl and you kind of like dig into the bowl and you're like maybe 60% of the way there, and you start to realize, wait a second, the whole bowl contents are propped up with a bed of lettuce. And you realize, like, I'm getting 20% less bowl than I thought because it's all being kind of elevated.
Right. So it's kind of like when you buy the bag of Doritos and it's all air.
Yeah, I guess so.
They puffed it up. They puff diddied it.
I guess so. Or it's kind of like when you buy a condo on the second floor, but the second floor is actually on a mezzanine. And you're like, wait, I'm on the ground floor.
What a trickster.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst. Well, Subway does this too, Eric, and they also do it with lettuce. The lettuce is the, like, helium.
The filler.
The filler of the sandwich. Like, nothing. I mean, every time I even like look at a picture of a Subway sandwich, the lettuce is just puffing out of it, fluffing that thing up. It's helium. It's air.
100%. Yeah, dude. But I'm so happy with my lunch today because I'm getting ready for a trip to Japan.
Oh, so you're training?
I'm training, and I'm cosplaying as a Japanese hentai artist right now.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, a real Weibo move.
Exactly.
Bento Weibo.
Height.
Hi.
Height sensei.
So, okay. Is it good to practice before a trip, or do you end up just desensitizing? Do you end up sensitizing or desensitizing yourself to the experiences you're gonna have in Japan?
Good cue.
Thank you.
I don't know. Probably teach their own, but for me, I think I benefit from desensitizing slightly because I don't want to be overstimulated when I'm in Japan for the first time ever. Because I might just black out like I do in the booth and forget immediately my experiences.
Yeah.
So if I'm just like used to what a Japanese breakfast might look like, then when I receive it for the first time, when I'm there, I'll be like more keen to the nuances of the mackerel this time versus being like, wow, it's
In
sure
a
this
box.
miso soup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit. You're
Like,
right. You're right.
I got to practice while I'm here.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you got to train for the marathon before you run,
Yeah, it's the same thing. I kind of like that attitude with travel, which is to really immerse yourself prior so that you can really enjoy the nuance and develop a taste for it,
Yeah. Fun thing that me and Bay do is we always go for a nice meal, like the day before we fly, in the same cuisine as where we're going.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So say we're going to Japan, we'll probably do a nice Japanese dinner somewhere. When we went to Paris, we had a nice French meal before at Le Crocodile, now infiltrated by Fini.
Yep.
And then same thing with Italy.
Well, I really like that in theory, Eric. But how do you find the time between packing? Because I'm always up late packing the night before and prepping to make space for 4 courses.
I'm a pro packer, dude.
Pro packer.
Pro packer.
You pack it in there like a little bento box.
Exactly, dude.
The Ramoa is stuffed.
That's right. We have an early dinner, come home, open another bottle of wine.
Nice.
We're up until 2 a.m. drinking and packing, and then I forget my underwear. So it's not perfect, but it's fun.
Have you actually forgot your underwear? Yeah, dude, me too.
I've flown to Asia without my underwear. Only the ones on me buttocks. And first order of business when I landed was to find underwear. And I went to Calvin Klein and I bought like 10 pairs of medium underwear.
Nice.
Which is what I normally wear, but then when I put them on, they fit like an Asian medium.
Oh no.
Which is way smaller. Just like waist size, everything.
Damn, they don't have gats like yours in Asia.
No, they don't got ass like this in Southeast Asia.
Oh shit.
So yeah, unfortunately, I had to wear tidy whiteys, literally, for 2 weeks.
Whiteys.
Yeah, dude, no joke. It was really uncomfortable. Dude. I felt like a bull in a bullpen, just having my nuts cinched for 2 weeks straight. I was going buck wild in there, dude.
No kidding. Wow. I would just be a free bird in that case. Just let it out.
I should have just went commando.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened to me last time I went. Last time I forgot my underwear on a trip, I was actually going on a camping trip. Oh. And so it was 3 weeks.
No wipey, no undie.
Well, that was the tricky situation. Is because there's not a Calvin Klein in Miles, not even a Uniqlo. Yeah. So I just had put a lot of mileage on that single pair. Yeah, that was my. It's like when Subway only gives you 1 napkin for a footlong. You're like, well, I got to make this last.
Damn. When you're wiping hands, then mouth, and hands, and then mouth again.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not ideal.
So.
The scarcity mindset of the single napkin. I'm going to use this corner only.
Yeah. Damn. It's funny how that works. Like, you actually kind of portion the napkin for every bite.
Yeah. I've never folded a napkin more times than when I'm at Subway. But, what was I going to say? Oh, you ever flip your undies inside out? That's a savage move.
I've never tried that one. I should try that move.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No?
I've never tried it either, but I just can't see it working.
You don't want to ruin the Amiri genes with any...
No. You might as well just go commando and then, like, never sit down.
Yeah.
Just, that's a standing desk move only.
Yeah, dude, takeoff and landing's going to be tough, but...
Yeah. Sorry, stewardess, I have to stand for this one.
I can't explain why.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
I have a medical condition where I have to stand during landing and take off.
I would forge a doctor's note for that. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm revealing that I'm going commando.
Yeah. There's no way this bitch brought a emotional support duck and I can't stand for takeoff.
Yeah, dude. I can check out my balance, check out my dexterity. I'll do fine.
Yeah.
Just bend the knees.
Damn.
I'll show them a cool video of me snowboarding this weekend at Whistler, and they'll let me stand in the aisle.
Mm-hmm. I've surfed the SkyTrain many times.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Something happened earlier this week that was really interesting, Ty. I don't know if you saw. I actually sent it to you in the group chat. But a boat like drove into a bridge in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, what a tragedy.
Dude, what the fuck was that about? That's insane.
I didn't know bridges could fall down that quickly.
That was, yeah, you can just like you can just tell like an intern made this bridge or something. Like, what the hell is that thing made of, man? Because the boat hit one support column, I guess, and then the entire thing just like broke down like a fasting person at Subway.
Yeah, you know? Dude. Yeah, it dropped like a black olive. I can't. Shit. So like a lot of bridge engineers have weighed in on this since the crisis, really? And they all said that's what's supposed to happen. Oh. Because bridges aren't engineered for a giant cargo ship to run into it.
Makes sense.
So it makes me question whether bridges are even earthquake proof.
You would assume that they are actually engineered for that, because that seems like the primary way for a bridge to be damaged. You know, like earthquake and boat.
Yeah, those are like or maybe a tsunami. I don't really know.
Yeah.
There's like a few things that are going to cause a bridge to incur some damage, and one of them is things hitting it.
Absolutely.
But this was a pretty big thing. Like, I looked at that tanker. It's like one of those big ass like Pacific Ocean tankers that's got hundreds of bento boxes on it.
Yeah, dude.
So that was crazy. I don't know. I feel bad for the people that are still missing on it. That's kind of a crazy way to go, is to be like, I was in a bridge collapse and never seen again.
Yeah, the bridge I was on just folded.
Yeah.
And I'm probably in my Tesla bottom of the river.
Totally.
That's absolutely insane. Thoughts and prayers go out to the
for sure.
That is gnarly.
I will say that there's something like kind of like a divine masculine about dying in your vehicle, in it not being a car crash. I think there's something kind of, I don't know, poetic about that.
Yeah.
Man and machine.
Who's the guy from Paul Walker?
Paul Walker.
He died in a Carrera GT.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes you realize, like, you have to have a nice car, because you could die in a car at any moment.
Yeah, and so it's going to be on your tombstone, the make and model, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's going to be in the newspaper. It's like, he died in his Corolla.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't want the word Civic anywhere near my full name in the newspaper in the eulogy.
Exactly. What's the movie? Legendary 60s actor died in a car crash, died in a Porsche.
Oh, who died in a Porsche?
There's a movie where
was it Drive?
Damn, that's a good one. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Someone who's a movie buff will know what I'm talking about.
Well, Matthew Perry died in a hot tub. That's no one really cares about the make and model of the hot tub. So I think Whirlpool dodged a bullet there.
Yeah. We just assume it's Whirlpool.
Yeah.
Does Whirlpool make hot tubs?
I'm assuming they make hot tubs.
The name is perfect for a hot tub. It's a Whirlpool. It's a pool.
Either that or they are just like they engineered the perfect flush is the only other possibility.
Whoa. The most ideal flush.
Yeah. What is that?
The Royal Flush.
The Royal Flush. Wow.
That'd be a cool name for a toilet company.
That would be super cool. Holy shit.
We create like the best brand corporation names like on a daily basis that we never act on.
Mm-hmm.
We would be the type of guys to start a company purely because the name's great.
Mm-hmm. So are we starting a toilet business now? Smart toilets or dumb toilets? What side? Where do you stand on the toilet wars?
There's a toilet silent war that I don't know about.
Yeah, dude. All these toilets got like they got the bidet built in, the heated seat, like 3 different flush options, a touch screen. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that? Do you like just like a hole in the ground, or do you like these techie toilets?
I'm not above a hole.
Mm-hmm. Well, currently you are not, but would you be if you had to go?
If I had to use a hole and that was the only option, if that's the best option, I'm never complaining about it, because I know I have no options at the end of the day.
Right.
But yeah, if I can use a bidet, heated seat, with a massage function that'll also jerk me off, I would love to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Mercedes of toilets with the built-in jerk-off feature,
Yeah,
just what everyone wants.
exactly. What
Oh.
about you? Where do you stand?
Yeah, I like a smart toilet. I want them to be even smarter. I want them to like anticipate my needs and start preheating the bowl. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh, Ty just had his morning coffee. Let's add a little extra water. You know.
Yeah, the Bee Lady has Bluetooth
Yeah,
now, and it's
exactly.
able to talk to your Toto.
That is the smart home we all want, and Google's really sleeping on that, on our needs.
Yeah, totally. The whole concept of a smart home is so stupid to me. Like,
Stupid home.
it's a dumb fucking concept, and the way we've like thought about it is so useless. You know, like I don't need to clap and have a light turn on, or like I don't want to log into like two-factor authentication to like turn off my living room light.
Oh yeah, dude. Like entering a password to preheat your oven's kind of whack.
Yeah, I need to use Face ID to close my garage door. Like, what the fuck? No,
Yeah.
dude. Just tell me when I need to poop.
Yeah, help me with the real problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Smart homes are garbage. I'm so happy I had never bought into that scam.
I do like turning my lights on and off with my voice. You should try it. There's nothing
If you ever
like
hear me say, "Hey Google," just shoot me.
yeah, it will.
That'll be the secret safe word for you to kill me.
Does Subway have a play with the smart home? Like, hey Subway, can you make me a sandwich? Like, surely they're gonna replace the artist with AI at some point, and then you're gonna have to hey Subway your sandwich.
Yeah. Well, if you never see the artist make your sandwich, it's kind of like AI.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, you know, you can program Siri to.
It's actually like nay I because you can't see it.
No intelligence is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could program Siri to like place an order on Uber Eats at the local Subway, and then you can go pick it up, and then you never really see them make it. So that's kind of like AI.
That's true.
Like there's a little, worker in the back creating the sandwich for you.
Yeah, it's artificial because it's not real food, and it's intelligence because you got to make it because you ordered
With your
it
voice.
with your voice.
Wait, you do that anyway though.
I guess so.
You don't even need Siri. It's just a
You don't
middleman.
even, dude. It's already AI because it's artificial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All smart technology is actually dumb technology because like there's no difference between telling Siri your order and telling the person.
Yeah, it's a good point. Dude, they should just like replace all sandwich artists name tags with the word Siri, and then they're like, and now we're suddenly smart.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, hey Siri, can you add some more green peppers? And they're like, of course.
Yeah, Siri's way.
Siri's way. Whoa, Subway series.
Oh shit.
Interesting. Huh. I wonder what's going on there. There's a connection, and we need to unearth it.
Who do you think gets like talked to more negatively, Siri or a sandwich artist?
Ooh,
because it's like sometimes you just tell Siri to like shut the fuck up, right?
it's true.
Do you think sandwich artists are better off, or are they subject to the same abuse?
I think like the challenge with the smart home application is that you cannot show rage because you actually need to increase your clarity and calm your demeanor if you want them to understand you.
That's so true. Yeah.
So you
ever
actually
scream at your phone and it's like, sorry, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm about to jump off this bridge in Baltimore.
So the only if it's still there, the only way you're gonna get a job done with your smart application is by like preserving your emotional well-being. Whereas a sandwich artist, if you yell, it doesn't matter if you
do immediately what you want.
Scream cucumber or say it nice. Like
if you scream, they might give you more.
They might give you more. So absolutely, the sandwich artist is treated worse than most voice operated technology
because it's effective.
It's effective. Yeah. if there's a will, there's a way.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's actually a crazy breakthrough we just had.
It is. Humans treat humans worse than humans treat Siri.
Oh, this bitch is asking.
Oh no!
For confirmation of what you said,
dude. That actually took surprisingly long for the Siri on our phones to start interjecting an inadvertent guest on the episode.
Hey Siri, would you ever start a podcast? It played a different podcast.
Oh, jeez. Hit him with the pedal rider.
Hey Siri, tell me a nasty little joke. Hey Siri, tell me a cute little joke. Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Whatever you do, don't get angry with it, Eric.
I'm about to explode.
Keep your cool here.
Siri, tell me a joke.
Why couldn't Beethoven find his teacher? Because he was hiding.
Huh.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Damn, I hate when...
Someone once told me, you have a tendency to twist people's meanings to suit yourself. I replied, I'll take that as a compliment.
I also don't get that one. Why are these all over my head, Eric?
I don't know, dude. Because AI is smarter than us.
Wow. I can't believe that the voice operated software understands cultural nuance more than I, because it wrote the joke and I don't get it.
Yeah. It has no concept of culture.
Yeah. It only knows Tamir.
Yeah. Ty, this has been a fantastic episode.
That it has been.
Thank you for potting with me, Breadheads.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Breadheads. We appreciate you, and we hope you have a great day.
Ciao.
Ciao.